Welcome back to stream number 4.
Yeah, alright, well, hello, welcome back. Yes, this is the last stream of the road to GvA. I wasn't actually going to do this one. It was supposed to be a tomfoolery, the third one. I was supposed to be like, there's actually no more streams, the video is coming out this Friday, but we had some delays. The video had to come out a week later. But yeah, I figured since we've had that extra time, why not? Let's do another stream. Just streaming all over the place. So, today we're just gonna be chill, just reacting to some old videos. Yeah, getting a feel for where we're at and where we're headed. I don't know what's going on with the webcam. You can see that it's bugging out sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay, I figured we would go on a bit of a journey. Maybe starting with, I don't know, some of the oldies, maybe some of the firsts. What is going on with that webcam? Hello? Oh no. It's freezing like every 4 seconds. You know what? Fair enough. You do what you gotta do, eh? This is going to be a short one. Only about an hour. I've got an alarm set, so I don't go over the time this time. But, yeah, I just thought, what better time? I wasn't actually going to do the stream until about last night. I was like, what time is there really? And I was like, well, I mean, there is like the hour or two before the premiere, so let's just do that there and then. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the oldies. And I figured what better way to start than the first Gmod animation that was ever made in history. The Godzilla vs. No, not Godzilla vs. The Muto animation. The test. Okay. Let's let this ad play. The Hunter. Oh, we're not going back that far, but maybe we could. Sound problem. Look, we got problems at the wazoo, honestly. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this. It's like it's like some thought went into it. Alrighty, what do we got? Lol. So this is the first animation. This was a weird video. It was not meant to spawn a whole bunch of other Gmod animations. I literally only just downloaded this animation add-on, and the Godzilla movie had just come out, and I was really excited, and the idea of making a G1 movie was really exciting to 13-year-old me. But this was just a throw together thing. And then I thought, why not make a video out of it and just see what happens? And then people in the comments were immediately like, make a fight video. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. And look at where we are, like 8, 9 years later, 10 years. My goodness. Okay, well, let's get this started. Alrighty. Got the old intro. Jeez. That's definitely copyrighted music now, but it's fine. This stream is gonna be slaughtered by that anyway. I don't know if I'm too loud. Maybe I'm too loud. Excuse me. I apologize. Not really. Hat tool. Ooh, those are the days. Literally, this one motion, I'm thinking at the time, like, this took so long, I can't stretch the video out any longer, so I'll just get different angles of the same, like, 5 to 10 second animation. Oh boy, if only I knew. Wow. I mean, all things considered, not a bad start. I honestly, in my head, thought that this was a lot worse than it was. Like, those wings, they've got a little bit of fluidity to them, Already, I'm experimenting with the bloody, what's it called? The particle tool. So, that was present from the beginning. Oh, here we go. I'm going to do next. Yeah, sort of open to suggestions, I guess. Yeah. Interesting. That aged a little bit better than I expected, but in my head I'm like, this was really something to behold. But all things considered, it could be worse. Alright, what do we got next? I won't do all of them, because obviously who has that time? What would be a good one to do next? Actually, I do want to do the next one, which is the Godzilla test. Because why not? Hang on a minute. We got some comments. Sound problem. Yeah. GvH sound problem. Oh, the GvH sound problem. Oh, right. Actually, that might not be resolved. There are some parts in the video that are really loud, but you get what you get. Green aesthetic, yeah, gotta do it. A remake of the scene. Oh yeah, it would take me about half the time too. Why I made Godzilla vs Muto when the movie was about that? Because they were like the only kaiju ragdolls on the workshop at the time. So it was like, and the Mutos were in the 2014 film. The 2014 film was popular, so I don't know. But yeah, it was kind of a weird thing to go for, since we already know how that matchup ended. All right, let's get into this next one. We have a bit of an ad here. I didn't skip it this time. Alrighty. These kind of short form videos, I would be happy to sort of return to. Obviously, they wouldn't be this short and they wouldn't be this low effort, but I would like to get back to a time like this where I was just pumping them out, because they're really fun to make. Oh boy. Okay, this one's a little rough. Ooh, that is rough. I remember being really happy about that shot with the smoke. I was like, yeah, I killed it. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh look. Wow, we had a whole schedule as early as the next video. Interesting. Alright, well, a few things. I remember the biggest thing was, watching the end of the Gareth Edwards movie, seeing how much his back arches over with every step. I was obsessed with trying to nail that, and to a point where it looks very awkward, like he's a senior who definitely needs a cane. And the torso not twisting only some of the frames, and then other times I forget about it. Even to this day, I have not nailed a good Godzilla walk. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I hate it. I really hate it. I think it's just primed for something like SFM, where you can smooth out those keyframes a bit better. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, there goes the webcam again. Oh, might be a bit more permanent this time. Hello? Oh, we're back. Welcome. Can't believe it's a big day. I know, right? What the hell? I guess I'll touch on that later when we get to that part. What is our time? Wow, we're already halfway through our time, I guess. Hi, welcome. Hopefully the stream becomes more alive. Yeah, like Frankenstein. Are you a Godzilla fan? Maybe. There's some evidence. What is going on? Why is this camera getting worse? Hello? I guess that's just how it's going to be. I love when there is a small gypsy and he lightly swings at him. Oh yeah. He did a good Godzilla run though. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. Alright, so anyway, back to this. Yeah, I over-exaggerated the arches here, not knowing what the hell to do. And another thing I wanted to mention was this atomic breath. First of all, I didn't even know how to transition with masks and all that at this point, so I just had to do a flash cut to the glowing skin. Very creative, I know. And this beam, I was so early in the After Effects days that I had no idea how to create an actual beam. So what this is just, in After Effects there's this effect called, I can't remember what it's called. It's like this light bulb. No, that's probably light rays. I think it's light rays. And it just creates this little tiny dot of light. And all I did was make like 15 of them in a row. And like just brighten the crap out of them so you wouldn't know, and they all sort of blend into one line. The only problem with that is, like, if the beam has to move around and do some crazy things, no, there's no way. It's impractical. So this was, I don't know, this was really a weird way to go about it, but in my 13-year-old brain, it was the only way. But yeah, you know, all things considered, could have been worse. I had to refer to YouTube for those videos because I've lost them. I don't have them anymore. But that's not the case for all of them. Okay, considering our time, I'm going to go ahead and skip to Godzilla vs. Muto. Okay, I have to find it first. Uno momento. It's really hard to see in these glasses, I swear to God. Okay. That's fine, all good. Okay, what do we got? Just came to check in on the stream, have fun. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the video when it's out in, what, a couple of hours, hour and a half, who knows. Animation definitely improved, but we really don't talk about the VFX. Yeah, the VFX I think is what has taken a lot of the time with this latest video. I've just learned so many more things, and like I've become a bit of a perfectionist in the sense that I review my product over and over again to a fault. And you know, I want it to look as best as it can, but obviously that means more time. But it's a balance, because it's like, obviously you learn more the more that you do it, and so, you know, I guess it's the whole thing's just been an experiment of sorts. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, definitely much better than GvH. I would say so, but you know, maybe there's room to grow. I would hope so anyway. All right, let's get started. Yeah, I've always had a volume problem. I don't think that's ever changed. I might have to start skipping through some of these too, just to save on a bit of time. We don't need to see the whole thing. Alright, let's see what we got to start here. I guess simple enough. This is at a point where, you know, some of these sequences were done without animation as a way to like save time. And at this point in time I was like, so much time saved, although it's still such a long time. This is only like, what, 5 months at most, this whole video? Left 4 Dead 2 music. Most of the sound effects I use are from the Left 4 Dead games. They have a wide range of sound effects. I don't know where I'd be without them. Which is another change with the GvA video, is that the sound effects are times 1,000,000. Compared to GvH, where all I used was the same bass sound effect for everything. It's definitely a bit of a switch up, and was a lot of fun.
Whoa, no way.
Dude, that text is awful. I would like to get away from that text. Oh yeah, look, you could see one of the cars. I didn't know how to do like a whole row. At this, I mean, nowadays I would just animate the cars, right? That seems like the easy thing to do. They've only got a straight line. But these, I'm pretty sure these are all on like a rope that are being pulled. What do they call it? Winches. And so each car is on a winch, and you can see in the corner here, one of them freaks out. There, did you see that? I don't know how to do frame by frame in this. Is that? No, that's not it. Is that? No, that wouldn't be. Anyway. Oh well. Anyway, one of the cars freaks out, and I always thought that was funny. It just shows the technical skill that went behind this video. How did Ryan Wright survive this? I have no idea, but he definitely refers to it in the new one. Big ass dinosaur. Oh, I thought that was hilarious at the time. But things have changed. But not really. Okay, yada yada. Oh yeah, this was a recycled animation of from the Muto video. I think the second test. Thought, I'm not animating that again. Let's just do that. And let's pick up where we left off. An Iron Man-esque shot. I like how they're not doing anything, they're just following. I didn't have the budget for that. This guy couldn't be more undisturbed. Especially when they end up coming to his town. I don't know what's up with that webcam, eh? Oh yes, the brilliant idea to have Gypsy Danger stored in Area 51. Really, it was only just because it has this huge bunker structure. I was like, that's cool. And you can't animate the doors, so I was like, just had to stand there and like walk close to them to trigger them. And you can tell I didn't think about that all the time because they're shot here in the next shot, so. Oh, also another thing, you'll know, you'll notice, yeah, so this was an older Gypsy Danger model, and his little shoulder plates that are usually up around here, every time you use the stand pose tool, one of them would like shrink into his body and the other one would like stick out upwards at a 90-degree angle. So I had to like, instead of trying to fix them every time, I would just push them all inside, and there was only like some shots where you can see the shoulder pads. I don't know why I didn't just make a dupe. Fix it that one time, make a dupe. That's what I would do now. But anyway, they've since fixed that. The new ragdolls come out in that time. I really liked the planes in this, didn't I? They're doing a lot without doing anything. Oh look, we got the walk down a little better. I don't like the arms though, it's kind of too humanoid. Oh, Jesus. It's swaying a little too hard. But there's some improvements. I'm seeing a bit of improvement. Oh yes, the longest sequence in history. I really like air raid sirens, alright? They're so doomy and gloomy. We used to have one in our town that went off like when there was like a fire. I only remember hearing it once and I was like terrified that we were about to all die. Oh wow, this is a long sequence. Jeez. Calm down, sir. I keep hearing people say that this is like a smaller rag. I swear that these were just the biggest ones of each set. But they do look really... that doesn't look right. Why is he so small? You see we got the shoulder pads. Oh no. Not anymore. See? There it is. There's that sticking out. I just went with it most of the time. I was like, you know what? Fine. Wow, could not give a crap. Hey, those wing sound effects. I've lost them along the way. I had to make my own for Archdemon, and I'm not the happiest with those sound effects, but, you know. There's like... I can't find any others online. Oh god, look at that arch. Oh boy, I went a bit too hard with it that time. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I got to this shot and I was like, you know what? Every shot's gonna have so much effort poured into it. We're gonna have the Gypsy's bloody reactor here is gonna have a light on it every time now. Yeah, this is gonna be high production, and that's the only shot that light appears. There it is. Oh, mate, I don't even know what. I really just couldn't care less, I guess. Wow. I love how Gypsy in these videos is always just lunging and falling over. He's dedicated though, I'll give him that. Cannonball! Nice. Oh wow. It's like the same building he was in like 5 seconds ago. I had no idea what to fill that space with, so like, black. Innovative. Oh my god. You gotta appreciate the physics behind this. Oh, all that for what? Dude, I went hard with those explosions. Look at how many. Oh my goodness. I like. Sorry to replay this scene again, but I like how the animation just stops once he makes contact. I'm like, yeah, you don't need any more than that. Even here, it's just deadlocked. Oh well. Oh wow, he's zooming. Oh, look, this is funny too, because the rigid animation of Gmod, as anyone who's done Gmod animation knows that, you know, it's not quite like SFM. Everything is really rigid. So I wanted him to curve through the sky like this, but I had no idea how to do that without it looking really awful, so I used this building as a cover. As soon as he goes behind the building, you can just turn him this way. And I thought, yeah, that's really smart. Oh, you can see a bit of it there. Oh wow, he came full circle. I love that neck turn. Oh, it's going down now. Wow. He's proud of his work. Job well done. Oh my god, I forgot to do the filter and the cropping for this one shot. High production value, as always. So I'm just going to read these real quick. Can't have an old Gmod animation without model clip into the geometry. So true. It happens even to this day. I mean, that's what you get with buildings that are indestructible without physics. Nostalgia is real. Music was way too epic for what was happening. I agree. I was going to talk about this like at the end of the stream, because I have to do a little bit of a set expectations for the GvA. And like how the music kind of helps uplift the poor animation. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like rocking out to the music a little bit, you kind of forget just a teeny bit how bad it is that you're really looking at here. Oh wow, he's just passed out. Oh, that animation played again. Oh. Oh my goodness. Look at that punching. Oh, he's giving it all he's got. Okay, I know everyone has pointed this one out since he is nuclear. He should not be EMP'd. I get it. I understand. I was an idiot. Right? Made sense to me. Robot. Ew. It's literally like one of the biggest plot points of Pacific Rim is that he's analog. can't fumble that one anymore. Oh look, we learned some masking. Look at this. We're getting there, boys. I don't know how that ended up with the rain. So these are basically just two shots, the same shot, same camera movement. Very easy to do with animation. Then swapping skins, all that stuff. I'm sure it's apparent. Okay, here we go. Atomic breath. We've had an upgrade since the last time. It's not just an array of lights, but what I did this time, I thought, I need a beam. How do I get a beam? Well, what I did this time was I Googled lightsaber PNG, and it's just a PNG of a lightsaber, not been enhanced in any way. And then those lights that I was talking about, you can see one in the middle there. I use that to enhance the glow. There's one at the end here, one at the beginning, and one in the middle. Oh, there's one there too. And I thought, that's good. We can make the beam move, and then the lights can just follow the beam wherever it needs to go. Way to go. You did it. Wow, that was a long time. The amount of times this poor guy just falls to the ground. I feel bad for him, honestly. That's mad. I would give up. I love how it just zooms out. I was really proud of that shot for some reason. Okay, this is a shot that GvA completely ripped off. I'm adamant in that belief. It's actually a very simple shot. I'm sure anyone could replicate this. But I believe. I like how he didn't see him on the floor. I was like, ooh. Got to pan out from the building. Oh, this was just strange. He flew away, but the next second... I like how he's that worn out that he's falling himself now. Everyone else has been making this poor bugger fall, and now it's his turn. That's that giving up I was talking about. Oh, it's sad. Okay, I'll skip ahead. I really like this idea. You hardly ever see Godzilla's spines be utilized as a weapon, but they are, especially in 2014. That's why I love this design so much. It's so lethal. Whereas like in GvK, you've got Kong jumping on Godzilla's back, like fully, like his entire weight going on the back. And I'm like, how are you not impaled right now? And I really thought by this point in the MonsterVerse, given how brutal they like to be with their like finishing moves and stuff like that, I really thought we would see this, but we have not seen this, and it's a shame. And like the new spines kind of make that a little harder to do anyway, but it is what it is. Maybe one day. Oh, now he decides to wake up. Oh yes, actually, sorry, real quick. These Daleks, there's a bit of backstory to those, but they make it quite a return in the upcoming videos. Actually, I guess I'll explain it now. They were first spotted in the Godzilla, like the second Godzilla animation test, and I didn't think much of them because I had a reason for them being there. And one of the comments cracked me up because someone was like, "Why are there Daleks watching this happen?" And it's just because you accidentally hit Z in Gmod, and Z is in the undo button. I don't know how many of you play Gmod, but Z will just delete whatever the last thing is that you spawned. And too many times I've been in the middle of animating and accidentally hit Z and it's just gone. So these Daleks are there to like copy the fall. If I hit Z, then one of them will go instead of Godzilla. It's as simple as that. Wow. I mean, he was dead already, bro. Okay. Alright, what do we got? It's Muto, blah, blah, blah. Wait, where did we... I don't even know where we started. Lightsaber. It is cinema. Oh boy. You have low standards. Lightsaber PNG. Yeah. Was the Muto really the bad guy? No, he was not. And his death did not warrant a victory roar like this. My goodness, that's like beating up a kid that's like 10 years younger than you and then being really proud of it. With help, he had help. People at the time before him in civilization must have loved this when it came out. Mega Z, I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh yeah, and already at this point we knew what the next video was going to be. Well, geez. Someone was ahead of the curve. Alright, that concludes Godzilla vs. Muto. Wow. That has aged poorly, in my opinion. Very poorly. How are we doing for time? We don't have much time left. I wanted to get into some of the live action stuff, but I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe we could stretch it out by about another 15 minutes, but you really don't want to go longer than that. You alright? Alright, yeah, you alright? No worries. Okay. Next up, we're going to go straight into Hecaton. Alright, let's do it. Actually, yeah, no. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have to skip through a lot on this one. It's on the longer side. Actually, how long was the last one? I think it was only 10 minutes. I think 9 minutes. Okay. Here we go. Oh look, we've got a new intro. Whoa. We got 2D, these are the same 2D assets. Hey man, I was proud of that in the day. Having it peer through the smoke, it's just like a bunch of masking. Excuse me. I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm leveled up in this effects thing. Rain in space? Hang on, has no one... Rain in space? Well, that's new. Again with the copyrighted music. I did like it as an intro music, but and it went so long without being flagged, but it was like it's only like 2 or 3 years ago, I think, all of the videos that had this started getting flagged. I was like, oh no! No, it was longer than that. Oh. Wow, they were just casually watching. Get used to that sound effect. We got Fruit Chef here. Definitely keep that one in mind. Oh look, Ryan's back. Boy, ho, he really was the star all along. Oh my god. Wow, that's brutal. Just real quick, Hecaton already warrants more of an attack than the Muto ever did. All he did was fly around. I mean, oh look, we got the jets back. They're probably on the same route. Like, they haven't landed since the Muto. This is all happening within like minutes of each other. Wow. Does that fruit guy have a name? No. Fruit Chef. Wow, that's disrespectful. I can't believe you'd do that. The absolute audacity. Oh god, it's happening. Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on those news titles. Oh wow, that's almost a lethal shot right there. I like how he's getting brutally stabbed and he's just flicked him away like, get away, bro. Like it's an inconvenience. Literally, this shot was like, it was making it seem like Godzilla's been gone for years, but he just saw him like 5 minutes ago. He's like, where is he? Where's my buddy, my pal? Still doing that thing where, oh wow, had to bump his head on the pole there. Nice. Still doing that thing where the animation just stops, and I'm just like, yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, also real quick, I'm still putting the shoulder pads. You can see him sticking out there. I still haven't bothered with that. My goodness. Oh my god, that's Chris. Wait, that can't be. No. Nightmares, or that sounds horrific. I can't say I've heard that before. I really wanted to use these fog effects, and I thought it'd be really cool as like an intro to Godzilla, but it's like, what, the water's getting radiated this extremely, and he's like, as he's approaching, I don't know. I think it looks cool, but it's also a weird choice at the same time. Ah yes, this dreadful bomb. Okay, really quick, sorry to keep pausing this all the time, although that is technically the nature of this stream. Had to clarify that. This makes no sense. I should warn you. Why is the chopper flying it in only for it to be carried away somewhere else? In my head, when I was making this, the idea was that it was supposed to be detonated in the city. Like, they were that hopeless already. And then when everyone gets wiped out, I guess that's a bad thing. I guess that means that he can't activate the bomb there anymore. So he's like, I'll try and take it further out to try and be a nice guy and spare some lives, even though it's going to radiate the whole place. So I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But unfortunately, I had to go with it in the next video too. But, you know, it is what it is. That was really hard to sort of know what's going on. That was just meant to be Godzilla's tail flicking around. I think they did something like that in the new one, or GvK. Just like how he's reckless. Oh, it might have been Monarch, the TV show, when he's like waking up from the desert. I liked how there's a bunch of chaos happening just from him moving. I like that idea. Everyone's just dead, absolutely slaughtered. Are you proud of what you've done? Oh wow, that was a dramatic turn. He did a proper 180, defied physics to do that. We got some more involved animation going here. It's a bit of improvement since last time. Still a lack of sound effects, but you know, can't get it all. I was really happy with this shot. I still think it's one of the better looking shots of the whole thing. Oh, what a takedown. And again, everyone just stops. The animation just stops. Oh no. Yes, I've gotten crap from this one too. There's just bullets coming from nowhere. I just put a turret there and thought, it's behind the debris, no one will notice. It was noticed. It was noticed almost immediately. And I like how these guys are just sitting still, like they're absolutely frozen. But, you know, certainly not as bad as Nowhere Gun. Oh, this is tragic. So our hero just murders someone in cold blood. Oh, what? Wait a minute. That's Ryan. What the? Bro, he's everywhere. Seriously? Really? That bass is like intense. The disrespect. Why? Oh. I'm gonna snooze that. That's our time already, apparently. Oh, poor RV. This was at a time before I had seen Breaking Bad, so I don't know why I was obsessed with having him in there, but fair enough. Yeah, this one's very slapstick in a lot of areas. Wow. Oh, that's brutal. It's like Caesar versus Corba. You know, he's just like clobbering him. The implication with the clouds coming is that it's the same rain from Mega City making its way over here. Bro, just scan him getting up. You don't know, you never know what they're doing. Gotta be sure, mate. Oh boy. You are not ape. They're just fully embraced. They're hugging. They're hugging it out like pals. It's random, but it breaks the tension. I guess it helps draw it out a little bit longer. I don't know. I have a newfound appreciation for that, for the goofiness of this video. And I think that I should have done more in this new one. Because at the end of the day, this is Gmod. The idea is that it's taking place in Gmod 2. I'm not trying to be too serious with it. And I think that I should have reflected that by being a little goofier with it in this next one. But I'm glad that this video exists and has as many goofy moments as it does. Did you see that? Did you even just see that? His left arm clips all the way through. There, it's still good. Bam! An outrage against nature! That's a Child's Play reference. I can't do that, Chucky. Spider-Man out in a rural area. What better place to be? Bro's falling out like the Muto. It's like I give up already. The truck explodes because every vehicle that has crashed must explode. Again with these black spots. I just don't know what to do between here and there, so black. Wow, that was personal. So I'm just going to pause that for just to catch up with some of these comments. Certainly have improved since then. How do you feel watching old content and watching new content? I definitely feel like there's an improvement. It's hard to watch some of this older stuff, but again, I like that the goofy nature of this sort of helps that. As it gets worse over time, I think it makes it easier to poke fun at and have a fun time with it. Whereas when I made this when I was 15, I was under a pretty serious mindset about a lot of this. I was like, yeah, this is going to be intense. But yeah, I don't know. I think that the quality of the animation very much reflects the humor of it all too. Even in this video, the animation improves. Yeah, about halfway through this animation, I switched from hat tool to stop motion helper. So that definitely helped a lot with the animation quality. There was, SMH is the superior animation tool. I also just said hat tool, but that hat tool is Henry's animation tool. So that makes no sense. Henry's animation tool. Anyway. Wow. That arm is surely out of commission by now. Cool thing about using these characters that are not very well known is that you get to make up weird things about them. Like purple lightning hands. How cool, right? I thought everyone else gets to spit everything out of the mouth. I thought, something different. Yeah. I think this will be nothing compared to the final battle in GvA. Yes and no. This one's definitely more involved. Like it's constant, and I don't know. Well, look, I don't know. That'll be for you to judge. There's none of this like wacky stuff, that's for sure. There's the Daleks again. Look how he's squaring up. You what, mate? Talking smack. Oh look, we've found a new technique for the atomic breath. So instead of just a still lightsaber PNG, it's just a lightning effect from After Effects. And it's like made as simplistic as it possibly can, so it doesn't do any branching and stuff. But it's got enough of like a wobble that you can still tell it's like lightning. Excuse me. But yeah, it's definitely an improvement because all you had to do is just animate the start and end point, which is all you need for a beam. And so yeah, we're moving up in that sense. And we've also got more lens flares, although I think that was... No, I don't think that was in the last one. So yeah, we got lens flares now. How cool. What's up, Cosmic Wolf? Good to see you again. Wow, he legged that hill. That hill was nothing. I mean, what is this? What is this recklessness? You have a nuclear bomb attached to your vehicle. DUI. I swear to God. An obvious Muto reference. Couldn't get more obvious. It's the best he could do, alright? What else was he gonna do? Yes, we watched GVM. Oh, I'm gonna have to just stop that. I did not expect to use up so much time so quickly. Wow, he's just getting tossed around, just like Iron Man at the end of Civil War. Oh, that chopper should have made a return. I didn't think about that. He too was in the last one. Whoa. Dead. Absolutely unequivocally dead. Yeah, right. Aaron Taylor didn't fire a single shot. But what's that about? Oh, look at this. The rain conveniently clears up. I say that, but I do the same thing, you know, to this day, so whatever. It's always just a convenient thing. But it works, you know? It's like it always rains when there's a funeral, and the sun always comes out when the battle's done. It's just the law of nature. I don't know what else to tell you. Skippity skip. Oh, look, another blank spot. And this, again, I'm convinced that GvK ripped this off. This is exactly the ending of GvK. Oh, swear to God. Minus the salute, to be fair. That would have been weird. And that's that. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. No, it definitely has aged. I would say I was really proud of it at the time. And I remember thinking that 1 year, this took only 1 whole year. I was like, that is the longest amount of time a video could ever take to make. Never again, mate, never again. Oh, how well that worked out. What's interesting though is I'm sort of crapping on the lack of sound effects before, but it's interesting watching it now. It's like you still get a sense of the action quite a bit even without the sound effects, and also, like I was saying before, the music definitely helps with that too. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I really thought that watching it now, realizing how little sound effects there are, it'd be hard to sort of to comprehend, or I don't know, to get into it as much. But I think you still get that sense of what's going on. So interesting, I reckon. I'm sorry if I'm like peaking the microphone. I know as soon as like you blow into it, that it like fully peaks. But also it's too quiet if I'm like over back here, so I don't know what to do. You know, it is what it is. Yes, it is true. I was FNAF crazed at this time. I still am. Like, I still really like and appreciate FNAF. I do not like what it's turned into. I do not like the games beyond number 4. I don't know what the heck started happening, but it's become a meme to be like, I'm into FNAF for the story, but that really was like most of the fan base. We were here for the MatPat videos, you know, the game theory. It was a really intriguing story. And because the gameplay is quite simple, so of course having all this depth behind it was such an intriguing thing. Anyway. Oh, just flip my mouse. Look at this guy just does a full roll like that wouldn't break your neck in real life. What a random appearance. Just came out of nowhere. Oh man, I would have loved to do something like this again. I didn't even think to try and do that. This was fun. I appreciate these guys. Max, thank you so much. Jesus, that is hard to read. How green obsessed can you be that you just sacrifice like everyone's reading ability? Oh wait, that's a thank you for waiting so long for 1 year. I don't even have a message like this in the new one, but I definitely should have by the sounds of it. If 12 months is deserving of one of these, that's a little scary, but you know, fair enough. Yeah, that was Hecaton. Very interesting, very... Yes, I think it's aged better than Muto for sure, and I guess that reflects in the views. I mean, there's still people who are only just seeing it for the first time and they still reckon it's okay. I don't know how, but the majority of comments now are just nostalgic. Oh my god, I watched this when I was a kid. I'm like, we're not that old, are we? It hasn't been that long. Well, yeah, alright then. Alright, so that concludes our Gmod stuff. I might give this 9:30 at the latest, so we're 9:15 in my time, so maybe another 15 minutes. Just want to have a look at some of the live action videos because they are very reflective of where I want the channel to go and what I want to be doing after GvA. So, you know, it's very important to me. It's very important, you know. So, I really don't want to do it, but I might have to start with the first one, which is the lightsaber video. God forbid. Okay, wait, I'll just read some of these real quick. Some stuff's been going on. So, FNAF, Simplicity Wonderful. Yeah, it went all over the place, especially with all the books and stuff. It's hard to even keep up with the lore now. The lore was like the selling point, and now the lore is too complicated. Now there's a movie, and it's like, I don't even know anymore. So I like to just stick with the first four. Even the first three. The fourth one kind of complicates it a bit more too, because it's like, what, it has the bite of 86 or something? Or 83, I can't remember which one it was, and it just complicates the lore even more. So I'd rather just stick with the first three at that point. Anyway, green, yeah, much green. You're gonna forget this night after an 8-pack of beer? Go for it, mate. For me personally, I like an 8-pack of chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. I eat chocolate like a champion. I've not touched a drink, but I have touched a lot of chocolate in my life. That's the way to go for me, I reckon. But to each their own. Couldn't finish the sequence on time. Don't want to add. Slacken, is that you, Aaron? Is that? It is. Sorry, did I just name? My bad. Exodus. Hecaton, last piece. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. Super potential. Yeah, I mean, I'll touch on that at the very end. But yeah, so there were some delays and some interesting developments, but we'll get to that at the end. I'll only do a couple of these videos. I think I'll do the first live action, and then maybe a really old one from like my childhood. Why not see the origins of this stuff? Okay. So this was the very first live action video. It's called, what is it called? How to make a real DIY lightsaber. I probably am going to cringe the hardest that anyone can cringe watching this. I'm not prepared. But hey, I mean, like the animation, you got to appreciate your beginnings. I still think that the live action stuff has a lot of room to grow, but it's definitely something that I want to see grow. So I'm gonna keep doing it, despite how, pushing through how cringe it may be. It's really fun. I would love to do more of it. Anyway, let's do this.
Before this video begins, I'd just like to warn you, this is going to be a little bit different than what you would normally see on this channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own do-it-yourself lightsaber, because it's one of my most requested videos. I see this video requested in all my...
I thought this was funny. This is a real comment. This is a real comment, and I thought it'd be funny if I made it out like there's so many comments that are telling me to do this, and you just have the one. I thought that was funny.
Everyone has been asking for it for over 2 years now. Now, although you all requested that I use plumbing materials, I won't be able to do that due to budget cuts, but what I will be able to do is I'm going to be showing you how to do it with materials you can find in the backyard. So, to begin, you will first need to acquire a crystal. This can be done quite easily.
I've had that crystal like thingy for so long. I was like, how do I work this into a video? And this was it, I guess. You will then want to put it under a tree. The right way. Nice. Fantastic.
After this, grab exactly 4 leaves and a half. From the tree, you just place the shovel under.
It's very important.
Then you need to sprinkle all the leaves onto the shovel except for the half one.
Boyo.
Right, once we've done that, you will then want to look at the base of the shovel and say, "Do it, Lamau."
Oh. Oh, no.
Right. Now we will wait 40 minutes and the gate will open.
Okay, I thought this was hilarious. No, not this part. Oh wow, I really committed to the bit.
Right, that's 40. The gate will now open.
A long time. That's the alien attack shovel, I'm pretty sure. See, I thought that was funny because we have a gate to a fence and the gate open.
Right on schedule.
You get it, you get it.
Now once the gate is open, you then need to drop the shovel on the ground and you'll be transported to the...
Well, why didn't you just finish speaking before you did that?
Aha, we're here.
Oh wow, that music.
Now once you get here, you're going to want to find the one. There he is.
Convenient. Dude, those effects. Oh my god.
Exchange the half leaf for the crystal.
My eyes. I'm glad I'm wearing sunglasses. It's your boys.
Whoa, hey guys.
Cody and Josh, what up? It's been a long time.
Hey, I don't want any trouble.
Copy that. Go back to the realm from which you came.
I don't even know where I am. How am I supposed to get back?
Not a problem.
Whoa. Fine. I'll go. Goddamn dimensions and kicking me out all the time.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Did he just forget what he came here for?
Please don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh, I totally just forgot the thing I went there for.
I don't know why I thought them eating ice cream was like the weirdest thing to witness.
Sorry.
Poor Cody, he was that wrapped up in that blanket, whatever the heck it was. Okay, wait, I have to clarify. The reason there's a random explosion is I think I just bought Action Essentials. It was like a $200 bloody disc that has a bunch of 2D elements. I'm like, I just bought this, but I've got nothing to use it for. So this was it. This was the moment.
Alright, now that we have our crystal, we can now go find the rest of our materials.
Wow, you went through those lines like a champion.
So, the rest of our materials. What you'll need
Materials.
before we start construction is you're going to need the crystal, vacuum cleaner heat,
Obviously.
and a lantern. Now before construction, I will warn you that what I'm about to build is a weapon, so it is dangerous, and I do not recommend doing this unless you have taken the proper precautions, which include safety glasses.
Oh yes.
Always wear safety glasses. Right.
Always.
Now we can begin.
Do you sleep too hard? Safety glasses. No, it's perfect. No, one more tape would kill it. Wow. This came out of a bed, like a metal frame for a bed, and I was like, it looks like a lightsaber. And hence this video. This is also the whole reason for this video is I also downloaded the I think it's free, the Saber After Effects plugin, and it's the most easy to use thing, and it looks really cool. So I was like, we have to make a whole video about this one too. Also, remember when watching something that's cringe, safety glasses.
Now, what's the first thing any sane person would do once they get a hold of these?
You tell me, mate. Okay, this was a riff on those. Do you remember those hot knife videos? Hot knife cuts through phone. Hot knife cuts through my will to live. This was a riff on one of those. They were everywhere, dude. Do you remember that? Oh my god. I like how one day they just disappeared. I even used the sound effect from one of the videos. You can hear it. There's that Action Essentials coming back. Wow. That's my mama holding the branch up and just letting it go when I swing back. Oh boy. Oh boy. I dragged this on for way too long. Me standing away. Oh god! I should have cut it there. That audio, for anyone who doesn't know, is from American Werewolf in London. It's a great scene. It's when he transforms into the werewolf. I thought this was a cool idea. Like, turning off a lightsaber by, like, reducing how much output there is. And I noticed that Corridor, they did a lightsaber video not long ago that had the same sort of idea. So I invented it. Where's my royalties? Wow, that was rude. Forgot about this end screen. Goodness me. Alright, well that's where it started. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but some of that was really hard to stomach. You know what I mean? Anyway. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Okay. Okay, well, I'll wrap it up with one of my old videos. What would be a good one to do? Oh, this is tough. What kind of time do we have? Not many time. Not many time at all. Could do the Hunter. I might do the Hunter. Alright, let's do the Hunter. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. This is one of the... I think we were like... Well, I was about 8 years old at this point, so a little wiggle room is required for this viewing. Anyway, oh, that's not going to be full screen, is it? We might have to just deal with that one. I'll center it out just a little bit more. No, no, no. Oh, whole thing's coming apart now. No. Hello? There we go. Okay. The Hunter is basically, I am the Hunter in this video. I am a like demon hunter. I wanted to wear an overcoat because I thought overcoats were really cool. I mean, they still are, right? But we didn't have one, obviously, and I'm 8 years old. What overcoat fits an 8-year-old? So I'm wearing a gown, like a nightgown sort of thing, thinking that that's amazing. I think I'm wearing this hat, actually. And I'm basically this demon hunter. I get called in to this house where someone has found a demon in their shed, and that someone is both of my brothers. Anyway, let's give it a go. You can see the green obsession was still early phase too. Wow, let's just name drop Boyo. Wow. Pretend you didn't see that. Oh my goodness, pretend you didn't read any of that. Jesus. I'm gonna have to turn the volume up because the dialogue is very hard to hear. I think he owns the house, I'm not sure.
He's in there. It's him.
What'd you say?
This is him.
Him? Mother of God. This thing's ugly. Okay, I'm gonna go see. This creature is dangerous in any way possible. What is that? It's got a terrible smile.
It's got a terrible smile. Watch out, kids.
What the hell?
I told you. Bro.
What is that thing?
Sorry. Where was I?
We can get through this, I swear to God.
Jesus, see, you can hit it a million times, it does not fail, it? That's all it does. Doesn't do anything else.
Okay, that's it. I want in. I'm gonna punch this thing. That's it. Okay. Hi, buddy.
Stupid.
I want to say now that Ben did the laughing for the lol rabbit as well. Don't know what it is about demon rolls, but he's got it down pat.
Okay, come on. We need to go back. Okay, now this thing, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to shoot it.
What? Tell me you've actually got a gun under there?
I sure do.
Prove it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I do. I have a gun. My demon gun.
Dude,
Okay.
totally a gun, dude.
Get out of the road!
My mom in the background.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know how to.
Just get out of the road!
I might have to skip through this. This is a long video.
What is wrong with you?
This is a load.
I'm gonna skip. This is I can't even get through this. Oh wait.
Hey, buddy.
I'm a demon hunter. My only plan is to like walk up to it and shoot it. Oh boy. Oh, it's going down now. What is going on? There was only 3 of us, so one of us had to be holding the camera at all times. Alright, I'm gonna skip. I gotta do it. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Run!
Wow. What the even?
You make that.
Oh yes.
We need to keep going.
That's the end of the rake.
Okay, we're gonna have to take what we.
You know, it's time to isn't even a
Oh right.
down and you fall out.
Oh, I love this bit. How can you not?
Oh,
You can't even tell what's going on.
I like it.
In here.
I turned the light on so that you could actually see what was going on, and he went and turned it off again. What a dog. God.
No. No. Bing.
I gotta see that one more time.
No. 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 Bing.
Oh boy. I like how we just given up on the demon hunting.
No. No.
Wait, wait, wait. How are we gonna kick?
That lazy at this point to commit to acting that we're both just sitting down. How many fight scenes have you seen sitting down? That's innovation.
Okay, so how are we actually gonna kick it? Oh, that's a good idea.
Anyway, some more stuff.
You're possessed.
Wait. So we had to come up with a plan how to kill it because the gun didn't work. But then the gun worked.
Yep.
That was like, he realized he had to pay the demon hunter.
Shit. Head. He stole my gun. I quit this jump.
Oh my goodness. Well, wow. Believe it or not, we made a sequel. There is a part 2 that was made like, 3 or 4 years after this. Oh yeah, it happens again. The demons. These demons are out of control. Alright, well. Let me just shuffle over here. That concludes our react session there. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that we took a little bit longer than expected. I don't know why I thought I could get through the whole thing in like half an hour. Or however long it was. I think, yeah, about half an hour. 40 minutes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Okay, now I wanted to have this little segment to sort of clarify a few things about the video that will be premiering in, oh gosh, about half an hour-ish. Okay, so the Hecaton video, right? I know I've heard a lot of, got a lot of comments or whatever about, about the music, and I agree. I think the music is really cool because it's like produced music, right? It's also copyrighted, but it is it's proper music and it sounds good, and I think that it helps elevate the animation quality down here. Music helps elevate, brings it all up a little bit. That's how I think it works. So, I need to cover a few expectations with GvA. The music in GvA is all copyright free. I did not want to bump into that problem again. So the music in that case, a lot of it was made by me, a lot of it is YouTube library music, and a lot of it was also music made by Poliostasis. You can go to the description, there's all of his songs that we used are in the description. And look, obviously, music that is going through this channel is not going to be to the extent of music that is produced by people who have a lot of money behind them and all that sort of stuff. So 2 Steps from Hell and all that in the Hecaton video. So it's not going to meet that level quite the same. So while the animation quality has gone up in this video, the music has gone down just a tad. So, there's that. I'm just trying to, help you expect that, because I like the music in Hecaton a lot. I think it's epic, and I would have loved to do that again, but I don't like being copyright struck, so that's what we're doing with this one. It's music made by Poliostasis and it's music produced by YouTube. Even my dad wrote and made a track for this video as well. So yeah, we're going fully, original as we can be. There was something else too. What was I going to say? Okay, so, well, the big thing is that, okay, it's an 8-year-long animation. So I know that you hear that and you might think, oh my god, like, surely this has to be some sort of masterpiece to take 8 years, right? Surely it has to be some flawless thing. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, because what I'm about to say is the very opposite. So you might expect a lot more than what it actually is. And the video, you just remember that Hecaton was the last in this series, and I started GvA almost immediately after Hecaton. So a lot of GvA is the same quality as Hecaton. And you will see as the video progresses, obviously through that 8-year period, the animation will obviously go up again, and like goes up to today's standards. But today's standards, I just hope that you're not expecting it to be too far away from what yesterday's standards were. You know what I mean? So 8 years, I think that the video works better as like what you'd expect out of 3 or 4 years later. The 8 years, you know, a lot of things happen in that time. So many things happen in that time. So there were a lot of delays, and just a lot of things took a lot longer than they should have. Like, to put it into perspective, the dialogue for the entire thing was only recorded last year, and all of the scenes with dialogue were animated between then and now, which was only like an 8-month period. So a lot of it actually was done a lot quicker than you might think, but it's just that so many things happened before then, and in the mix of that just drew it out longer. So whatever you might be expecting from an 8-year-long project, just try and bring it down just a little bit, because I don't want you to think that it's more than what it is, if that makes sense. And, well, I guess that covers both my points. So the other point I want to say was just that the animation changes as the video goes. There'll be some moments that I filmed at the very start, which were actually for the end. So, like, you'll get to a midpoint and you'll see that the animation has gone down a little bit because I've filmed out of sequence, out of order. And that's it. Yeah, really, like, the animation changes in quality. The quality is not some terrific 8-year-long thing that you might expect. It's the next video in after Hecaton, and that's all that it is. But with that said, I'm very happy with it, and I hope that you enjoy it very much. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I just really wanted to clarify about that, because it has been a long time, and I imagine for everyone else watching, like, it's such a blank spot. Like, for me, I've been able to watch the video like every day, you know, watch the sequences as I'm making them, sort of get an idea of what it looks like and how it's going to be. But, you know, other than like what I've been posting on the channel, you haven't really had a lot of context for this video. You haven't seen as much of it, obviously, as I have. So that 8-year gap will seem a lot longer and a lot more blank. So I'm just trying to fill in a bit of context there. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you guys heaps for sticking around as long as you have, being committed to this channel, watching the content when it comes out, you know, being supportive from the early days and to now, you know, as I'm still growing, as I've grown, you know, in like the quality. The fact that you guys, a lot of you were around in those early days with, like, you know, the lightsaber video and the Godzilla vs. Muto and all that, is just, it means so much to me, because I can't really look back at that and be proud of it. But the fact that you guys were there supporting it when it came out is like, that's just a whole other level to me. And it means a lot. And I hope that you guys really enjoy this video. The whole, like, that whole 8-year period was done just to make a video that can be watched and enjoyed. And I'm hoping that simple requirement is all that it meets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. How are we doing for time? We got about half an hour, exactly half an hour before the video starts. So thank you guys again for checking in. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be in the chat. I think I might record this for like my reaction to the video playing as like a making of video that may come down later down the line, because there is a lot to cover. Oh yeah, and one more thing. So we had more people working on this at the start, and it's sort of slowly tempered down a bit. So originally we have this final sequence in the video, which was supposed to be animated in Blender by Exodus, and he got really close with it. We're like, you know, we're only like a couple days away from the premiere, and we ended up running out of time. He didn't have enough time to make the final renders. Pretty much had done everything else at that point. Didn't get to the final render on time, so I just you know, substituted with my own footage, and so that's that. We were expecting to obviously have this sequence, and it didn't quite work out that way. Maybe in the future. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that, because you'll notice on like the GoFundMe page, Exodus will be in there, and he'll be in the description as like the Blender sequences, but that is no longer happening for this video at least. And yeah, Polyostasis had a bit of time troubles getting the music done, so I ended up making some of the tracks. I think I did about 3 or 4 of the tracks in this video, maybe more. So I'm not the best at music, obviously, so the music quality sort of goes down a little bit, but I hope that the animation sort of brings that back up again. Where the music carried Hecaton, hopefully the animation is what carries this video. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there was something else I was supposed to cover. Music, things. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it all. Yeah. That's it. I might wrap it up there. Everything else can be clarified in Discord or whatever later on. And if any of you are not yet on the Discord, please go jump on the Discord. Let's get that back alive. Get that energy back into the server. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this. Let's revive it. Anyway, yeah, please jump on the Discord if you haven't already. It's a fun time. We like to goof around, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. We're finally here. We're finally done. Moving on to other content. Let's go. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks for coming by. I wasn't gonna do the stream, but I'm glad I did. Thanks, guys.